Hi, I'm Bill Singer and I teach 6th grade at Wright Charter School. And I'm going to give you a really quick demo on how to use Google Classroom. This is good for both students and parents, just so you know what your kids need to do. So the first thing to do when your student has their computer, they need to know how to log into their computer. That's their Google email address and their password. And you should get that. Every kid has their own email. It's going to be first initial, last name, and some numbers at wrightesd.org, and then their password will be learn and some numbers after that. You should have gotten an email or even a piece of paper that has that information. All right, so when you first start out on your computer, you're probably going to want to go to clever.com. Clever.com is where we have all of the apps that the students need to use are all in one place. And once you log into clever.com with your school email, then you don't have to worry about knowing other passwords and stuff. So first I'm going to type in the name of our school, and you only have to do this the first time you use it. So it's Wright Charter School. All right, so I'm going to now log in, and it will ask me for my name and password, and I'm going to just log in with my teacher information for now. Your screen might look a little bit different because this is the teacher view. Okay, so this says all the apps we use here is IXL, Star 360, Lexia, Benchmark, all the good stuff that we need. But we want to go down to here where it says Google Classroom because that's the main thing we use. So I click on Google Classroom and it will take me to probably whatever your last year's Google Classroom was. So whatever class you had last year, it'll go there. So we want to add a new class. So the first thing you need to do is you see these 3 lines here, click on that and click on where it says classes. And now you'll see like this is from last year, from the year before. So now I want to click this plus sign. Plus means add, right? So you can add a new class. So I do that and you're going to put in a class code. What is your class code? Every teacher has a different class code. So you should have, again, received an email with this information or a piece of paper. If you don't have it, please contact your teacher or the school and they will give this to you. Got it? Great. So for now, I'm going to make believe I put in the class code and boom, here's Mr. Singer's class from last year. So this is I'm showing you this just so it has some assignments on it so you know what it looks like. So there are 3 things here. This is the student view. You have stream, classwork, and people. These are the 3 things you're going to use the most. Stream is announcements. So I might say, hey, check out this video or make sure you don't forget something. Notice students can post things too. So here a student posted a question and I answered it. So this is a good way if you want to post something that it's okay for the whole class to look at. Or if you just want the teacher to look at it, you can just send an email to the teacher. The thing that you will look at, oh, and notice here it says upcoming. So this means if there's assignments that are due soon. So the thing you'll look at the most is classwork. So classwork is where you have all the assignments. And it's organized in my class, and I think in all 6th grade anyway. Here I have math, and then you scroll down a little bit, and then there's science, scroll down a little bit, and there's language arts. So you'll know where to look for the different assignments. And they're usually organized by the newest ones are on top. Okay, so if I look at one of these, notice, I don't know, let's look at this one. It says Chapter 9 Quiz. So if I do this and I click View Assignment, it has some instructions here. It has the assignment itself, so I'll have to click on that to do it. And then look, there's 2 class comments, so students can leave comments here. So I would click on this, I would do the quiz or the assignment or the video or whatever it is. And here I can click Mark as Done, because when I do the quiz, there's not a turn in button. So when I'm done, I just click Mark as Done. And then I come back and it'll show that it's done. Another example, let's look at some language arts kind of a thing. Oh, let's look at a reading log. So here's language arts. I go to a reading log just so you can see this. Here's a document that I opened it up, and it's a Google Doc, and I'm supposed to put in information about whatever book I've read for this week. And notice up here, instead of share, it says turn in. So I can click turn in, and I will turn this in to Google Classroom and it'll mark that it's done. Got it? Great. There's a couple things up here. So if I click, this is really important. This is view your work. So this shows all the assignments from the year. And you notice for this example student I'm giving you, there's a lot of missing assignments. This one, oh look, this is turned in, they got 100 points. This one, they did a good job, they got 87.5. But all these with red, missing. So that lets you know if you're missing any work and lets your parents know if you're missing any work. The other thing to look at under here is Google Calendar. So every time your teacher creates an assignment for you, it automatically puts it on your Google Calendar, and you automatically will have a Google Calendar. So if I come look at April, here's all the assignments that I had. So math lesson 8.1, and if I click on it, I can actually click on this link. So here's the instructions for it, and if I click on the link, it'll take me right to that assignment. So for this assignment, it was watch a video and then do some things in the homework, and that's all in there. Okay, so that is the basics of Google Classroom. The only other thing I want to show you is people, and this is so you can send an email to your teacher. So if you want to send an email to me, you could do that. If you want to send an email to another student in the class, of course be appropriate because this is school stuff, you can do that too. Got it? And then parents, you can sign up and you will have a summary of what the week's, either the day or the week you choose, assignments were for our class. So those are the basics of Google Classroom. I think most students have used this in the past, and if you haven't, you can always contact me, bsinger@writeesd.org, and I'm happy to help and show you what to do.